Zach, you are a man of faith, correct?
I am a man of faith.
Okay,
Wait,
I
wait,
am going.
what? Wait, hold on a second. What?
You
That was
you
not
interrupted. You interrupted me. Because you're a man of faith, I might need your help because I'm pretty sure Demon has possessed my Xbox. That's called a segue.
I
Yeah.
see.
So, I'm sure you're very familiar about the original Xbox modding scene, all the mod chips and everything.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm familiar with it, but I don't trust my soldering skills, right? So I had an Xbox. I think it's the 1.6 revision, which is a little bit trickier. Gave it to a friend of mine who's a wizard. He calls me one day, and he's like, "Hey, dude, so about your Xbox." I'm like, "Did we break it?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so. But next time you come by, I just have to show it to you." I'm like, "All right." So this dude has, last time I went to his place, he had 12 to 15 Xboxes, like in a stack. He modded every single one, including the incredibly rare Panzer Dragoon Orta Japanese white Xbox. Like,
I love
Fob,
it.
these things are like thousands of dollars on
Oh,
eBay.
man.
Here it is. Look, it's real. I'm being gentle because it's not mine.
Have you ever seen The Simpsons 360?
Yes! Yes!
Yes.
It's like,
Dude,
it's like
it's-
$7,000 or something.
It's like that. Imagine the original Xbox, completely white, like with some purple, because that's like the colors of the game. Japan only, and because it's the original Xbox, it like super limited.
Yeah.
Super expensive. Dude even opened that up and modded it with a brand new like soft mod he's never used before. So like he knows what he's doing. And he's like, in the 10 years of modding Xboxes, I've never had so many problems as I did with yours. So mine, so keep in mind, old Xbox, it's an IDE hard drive, right? So it's not even SATA.
Yeah.
A lot of people recommend using an SSD. Not that it's going to be much faster, but just it's smaller and more available and less moving parts.
Yeah.
So got an SSD. You have to get an adapter to convert IDE to SATA.
Yeah.
I bought the exact adapter everybody in the universe uses, and it didn't work in my system. So then he took it out and he put it in another one of his, and it worked. We put them in all of his Xboxes. It worked in every single one of his except mine. Mine didn't work. So I had to buy a different one. And then the post office lost it. So I had to get it refunded and try again. Then I bought a random one that's not the one everybody recommends, and it works. But if you move the Xbox too aggressively, I get the flashing red light which says you have to send your Xbox into Microsoft. So I have to open it and mess with it, then it works. You turn on the Fab, did you ever have an original Xbox? I don't remember.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so you click the power button, it does the cool little animation.
Yeah.
If I start the Xbox without a disc, the animation freezes and hitches. And you know the little diddle-doo, like that jingle? It gets 2 notes into the jingle and it just freezes.
Demons.
It just stops. And then it goes to the dashboard. Then I open up the disk drive, put a disc in, doesn't load. Has no idea what I'm doing. Close it, can't read the disc. Shut off the Xbox. Turn on with the disc inside, and now the animation plays. There's no hitching, and now the disc works. Can't explain it. He downloaded games and like alphas. I have an early alpha with the first Halo,
That's cool.
Ooh.
and I actually thought about I have StarCraft Ghost.
That game never came out.
Never came out. Somehow he got it and he gave it to me.
Wow.
And so StarCraft Ghost, it was because it never came out, so it was made only on a developer system where they had double the RAM. So you can only play 2 levels unless you upgrade the RAM. They could play the full game. So that game crashes a lot. Fair enough. Other things that just work on his Xbox just don't work on mine. Like, it's just the most absurd. I can't explain it. And when I like show this on Reddit, people go like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. The only thing I could think of is, you know the clock capacitor that are in the old Xboxes?
Yeah.
Mine started to leak, and he
Oh,
noticed
no.
stuff, so he cleaned it the best he could.
Oh,
So the
there might
only
be-
thing is, like, maybe there's an issue with that, but like the disk drive open, the disk drive's a little jank, but I feel like all Xboxes get jank, right? You try to open the button, it just gets stuck.
Yeah, you basically have to take out and clean the rubber band. It's like this on the 360 and the original Xbox. It's the same mechanism basically, and you have to take out the rubber band and clean it and put it back. And
I have a
yeah,
I have a faster solution for you. Violence.
yeah, just
you
hit
just
it.
hit the Xbox and then the disk drive opens.
Yeah, same with 360.
I remember that. I remember
Violence is the answer, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a motherboard way back, like a PC motherboard, where like it got some liquid damage on it, and like I did clean it to the best of my ability, and like I always had random weird issues with it that like completely solved once I like swapped the motherboard and like I was done.
So realistically, that's the problem. It's just funnier to say it's demon possessed. Demons.
It's
Just a
possible.
motherboard issue.
The
So
thing is, there's more mods I want to get done, but I don't want to mess with this one anymore because I'm afraid if I sneeze, it's gonna die. Have you heard of makemegahertz.com? They make mod chips for different systems and whatnot.
yeah,
I have not, but continue.
Okay, so they have a cool bundle. It's called Stellar. It's called the Stellar mod chip for the Xbox, and they basically, I don't want to misquote, but if I got it correctly, they legally reverse engineered the Xbox dashboard. So it's like they basically reverse engineered it. They have it on this chip. The chip is expandable. It gets firmware updates. It has built-in Wi-Fi. It could do crazy things. So you could force high definition in games. It could force tons of crazy things. And there's an optional chip that you could connect it to with a little like a ribbon cable, and it gives you native HDMI out because it's a digital video, right? And then gets converted to analog. So I actually have a high-end HDMI plug from it's a handmade thing called Chimera. Like the guy hand makes them by like one by one, and he was super back ordered. I luckily got one before the typhoon of orders came in, but it's still going digital to analog to digital. So this just gives you a super clean digital like image out. So it's like this mod chip has an OLED screen in it, like on the chip. It's wild. So I want to do all this, but I need to either fix my demon possessed Xbox or I just have to buy another one.
I'd
Dude,
probably just get another one if it's being that weird.
I am.
So what I know of the clock capacitors on the original Xbox is basically, and I may be slightly wrong, but every model, 2001, 2, 3, and some of 2004 systems, their clock capacitors will leak eventually. In some 2004 systems and all 2005 systems are okay, basically. And so as long as you get one that's like 2005, you know that it's going to be okay. But you also can like buy like modded ones on eBay. It's like $200 and they've like fixed everything on it and like even a brand new shell and stuff. I don't know how I feel about those. I never bought them, but it's a little expensive than on original Xbox.
They are.
Yeah.
The problem I'm thinking about it now. I said I had 1.6 like motherboard revision. I could be I think I'm wrong. So God. So I had the Xbox when it first came out. Dumb high school kid sold it to get a 360.
Yeah.
Based.
Missed it.
I've sold all my consoles, so like I have to basically rebuy them if I want to go back.
I missed
to hardware.
having one. So I went to GameStop like 2007, got a used one. The only one that store had was actually the Halo edition, the transparent green one.
That's so cool.
This is going to upset you, Zach, so I'm going to let you finish your drink.
Okay.
Put the cup down.
Okay, it's down.
I thought it was fucking ugly, and I ripped the guts out and I put it in a different black Xbox. So my friend who found out, that's what I did. He looked at me. He's like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't care about the collector's value. I think the green's ugly." So I actually have the Halo edition motherboard inside a different Xbox that was actually dead. So it's a Frankenstein before I modded it. Now
This is the cursed one.
This is the cursed one. It's probably mad that I took out the. I ruined the case.
Now I'm just
It's probably mad at
picturing
me.
taking like the motherboard out of the Simpsons Xbox 360 and putting it in an Xbox 360 arcade system. And you're like, this is what's
man.
better.